All right, guys, well, I'm out this morning filming the Ford Ranger. It's another super foggy morning, which a little bit sucks. I might get a couple of photos with the truck in the fog, but my last video that I did in the fog, I wasn't super happy with. I've been driving around for almost an hour already this morning, just trying to find a different location or a location that's not quite as foggy. I drove past a couple of places, but ended up here, and it's still super foggy here. But yeah, gonna get a couple of photos of it right now. I might do the driving portion first, which I try to shoot most of the videos that I do pretty in order, but this one I might shoot the driving portion first and then come back and do some of the exterior and shots outside of the car. Hopefully this fog will burn out in the next hour or so. But yeah, let me get these photos going. In the video today, I think we're going to be focusing on, I got a new bag for some of the equipment. I want to show you guys that, and then we can talk about a little bit more behind the scenes stuff for shooting the videos that I shoot. We'll start off with the 24-105 on the Canon EOS R for a couple of photos, and we'll switch over to the 75-300, get a couple of shots at 300 mil, and then we got to figure something else out and get out of this fog. All right, some of those won't look horrible, look pretty good, hopefully. I'll show you a couple if I have time to edit them. I do have a different lens on this camera, so if it's a lot tighter than normal for these vlogs, that's why. This is actually the 24-105 lens, but it's on a crop sensor camera, so that 24 is closer to 30-35. But I did want to see a little bit of what it looked like, but I'll throw the 10-18 back on here so I'm not all up in y'all's face this entire video. But let's throw that 75-300 on here, get a couple more pictures, but then we'll start packing up to move on for the day. And I guess this is as good a time as any to show the bag that I bought. So I know a lot of people use the Pelican cases and things like that for their camera bags. I traditionally have been using just like a backpack, a camera backpack and things like that, but I end up having to bring 3 or 4 bags with me. So I wanted to try to get one bigger bag that can kind of hold a lot of stuff. So I have 3 different cameras in here with 3 extra lenses, plus a GoPro, plus the onboard mic, plus the lav mic, plus some other accessories and stuff like that. So quite a bit is packed into this one bag. Then I got the slide pod and tripod, and that's the mount for the windshield. But I've already taken a couple of things out of here already, obviously. But I had to put a cardboard box. I want to get some more dividers and things like that in here. But that's where the camera sits, and some extra accessories kind of go in there with it. And then in here is another camera. And then another camera kind of sits on top of here. And then one of the side pockets just has some accessories, including a little selfie tripod that I'm using right now. So it's not revolutionary or anything, but I saw the bag. I thought, man, that's actually perfect for what I need and what I've been looking for. I just need to get some more like internal dividers and maybe some inside, some pouches that can go inside it that can hold things so stuff's not just loose, especially some of this stuff. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good, and when it's all packed up and you're just carrying it with one handle, it looks really good, I think. So I'm interested to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. So that's the 75-300 with the RF adapter. Let's get this bad boy off. Swap over this and this one on. And let's go take some super long shots. All right, and if you saw my other behind the scenes video, you know I like to get my photos at a super telephoto look. I like the compressed background from it. I like the focal angle that you get from it. So we're gonna shoot this one at 300. We're back pretty far away from the truck so that we can get the whole truck in the frame still while shooting at 300. Again, this fog is killing me, but we're gonna jump in. I'll probably mount the camera up on the windshield, do some of the driving shots first, do some interior stuff, and then come back. Hopefully this fog is burnt off and we'll get some exterior B-roll and do some of the exterior shots. First things first is getting that 24-105 lens off of this body. It's a dope lens. You can get a lot of cool shots there, but for anything like this, like vlogging wise, this 10-18, which it wasn't even at 10 all the way, this 10-18 is so much better. Just for framing, lens isn't technically better, but framing is much better, so I'm not all up in your face. And when I am all up in your face, I'm closer to the mic, so bonus points there. But yeah, let me get this thing going and I'll keep checking in with you guys. All right, got the camera all mounted up, got the lav mic plugged in, about to take this thing for a drive. The fog is now already clearing, but we already got it all mounted up. So we're gonna drive some, then we'll come back to the same parking lot and do some exterior talk and exterior B-roll. All right, well, that's the driving portion done and dusted. It's definitely looking a lot clearer out here, even though there's still some haze and fog, but that's not as big of a deal as it was earlier. So let's just get back to that clear and open parking lot so that we can continue along with this video. All right, guys, so I'm finally finished with the interior shots and the driving portion of this vehicle here. Time to get on to the exterior A-roll and exterior B-roll. I'm gonna shoot a lot of the A-roll first and then come back and do a lot of the B-roll shots that I need. Everything in this process today I'm doing backwards from what I normally do, but who doesn't love some variety? So far having all the equipment in one bag that I have has been doing really good, but I'm about to pull out the tripod and slide pod for a lot of the exterior shots. So let's get into it. All right, and this is where I really want that 24-105 lens on this camera. I want to actually do a little bit of behind the scenes photography shots with kind of the camera setup and stuff like that. And that lens is going to do much better on this for shots like that. So I'm going to switch this back over. And there you have it, back to being a little bit more in your face. This week I've been driving the 2020 Ford Ranger. All right, well, the weather went from kind of bad to worse. Still very cloudy and dark out here, and now it's beginning to sprinkle a bit. Good thing that the EOS R is weather resistant. It's getting pretty wet as well as the truck is, as well as I am a bit. Luckily, it's not coming down hard enough where you probably won't even be able to tell in the video. It just looks cloudy. But it's definitely miserable conditions to be shooting in. So I rushed through a lot of the exterior stuff for the A-roll, and now it's time to do some B-roll exterior. We're gonna knock out some of that with the EOS R, then we're gonna jump into the Blackmagic and get some B-roll with the Blackmagic camera. Then I need to get some more exterior driving shots, and then I think this video shoot is gonna be wrapped. So I do hope you guys are enjoying the vlog. A lot going on right now as far as work with filming and doing stuff like that. Also a lot going on just in general in the world. It does look like we're getting a new president with Joe Biden, so congratulations to Biden and all of the people that supported him. It's a pretty huge deal, a pretty big change for the country, but looking forward to the next 4 years. And if you're like me, who I pay attention to politics, but I don't let it control my life at all, it's probably not going to change much in my day-to-day life, except for more or less arguing on social media. All right, and that's basically a wrap on this video. Double checking my checklist to make sure I got everything checked off, and it looks like I do. So we've hit on everything, even though we kind of did a lot of the process backwards this week. It's been a good one, but getting late in the morning, so getting back to the house. I also wanted to point out an annoyance with this camera, the SL2. It's great for this vlogging stuff because it's a light camera. The lens, the 10 to 18 is a light lens. Not the best quality, of course, but still kind of the best quality with the convenience of having a small light camera and not having to try to vlog with this sucker, which I've done also. But something that's annoying that keeps happening is the mic doesn't plug in really well. So as I move it around, and especially with this strap on it, which I don't like, but my wife does like, and this is actually my wife's camera that I bought her for taking pictures at football games and stuff. Anyways, the mic comes unplugged super easy, so I have to keep remembering to make sure that it's plugged in good so that you guys aren't hearing a bunch of wind noise and crappy audio. Anyways, let's get back to the house. One of the other things that I haven't really talked about on this vlog, but is going to be super important to it, especially here pretty soon. We are planning a trip, a family vacation to El Salvador. My wife is from El Salvador, so we are going back. It'll be my first time. It'll be her first time in like 13 years or something like that. So we're super excited about that. We're still trying to get the last of our documents and everything sorted so that we can do the trip. We already have flights booked and Airbnbs booked over there, so hopefully everything else goes smoothly. But yeah, super excited about that. And when we're over there, definitely going to be doing vlog content. Again, I don't know if it's going to be like daily over there or if it's going to be the entire trip into a vlog, or maybe a couple of days each. We plan on spending 5 days in the city and 5 days on the beach. We have 2 different Airbnbs to accomplish that. So again, looking super forward to the trip and sharing some of that with you guys. So if you're interested in some travel vlog stuff, definitely subscribe and be hyped for that. And I am taking as many cameras as I can so that we can get some of the best footage while we're out there, because El Salvador is a beautiful country. So let's get all this stuff put back up in this bag. Ay, come on. And again, I don't think this is the perfect solution yet, but it's a pretty good solution. It's solving some problems that I was having, just having too much stuff lingering around, too many bags. So I think this definitely helps there. I do want to get more little cases, kind of like this. This is the case for the Insta360 Go and some of its accessories, but I took all those out and I have my memory cards in here. There's the lens cap I was looking for, and then I put my my Rode Wireless Go mics up in here. Again, I think little things like this would be super handy in a style of bag like this. Extra batteries there. We got here lens. See, and this is where it's kind of I don't want to just throw it in there, but we'll just lay it gently. I do have some of these extra little things that we could kind of squish things in with. And then there you go. And there you go. Entire kit and setup in one bag, except for the tripod here. All right, currently in the garage and spending a lot more of today cleaning the garage. I got to get some stuff out of the way so that I can get Christmas decorations out of the attic. But this place needs to be cleaned up.